All right, well, after all that jazz, welcome to the losers quarterfinals of the Super Mario Kart 150cc Grand Prix tournament. I am joined by my man McNuggets.
Hello, hello, hello.
All right,
How's
so
everybody today?
looks like everyone is doing great and nice and quarantined, and Aron Langerak killed off Flower Cup, and we're going to start with Mushroom. So these guys are getting prepared for Mushroom Cup, and then we will start soon.
Just very quickly, rundown on the format of this. What we normally do is it's 10 minutes of technical difficulties, and then we play the best of 5 cups. The technical difficulties are becoming quite a habit at the moment, in particular in matches that involve Aron. So hopefully now we get to have a really exciting match. I can see this match flip-flopping all the way through. If I was to make a prediction, I'd go possibly 3-2 to Matt, but it'll be very, very close.
All right, we have given the countdown, and we'll get our about 30-second stream delay going. In the meantime, we'll let you know that this game is brought to you by SpeedGaming. SpeedGaming, making Fiesel's webcam irrelevant since 2014.
And Guinness, keeping McNuggets sane since 1997.
Guinness is terrible. It's
Guinness?
just alcohol and bog water.
Oh, good Guinness. Good Guinness. Come to Ireland and have the good stuff.
I'm not a fan of stouts anyway, so
Yeah, I will be. Okay, both players got their zoom there. Matt had a bit of sand trouble. Both players will be aiming for sub 50 on this track, even without items. Matt will be struggling to do that, though.
And the main items that we want to see, coins aren't bad, because you need 10 coins to achieve top speed. And Aron just finally got over that threshold. Mushrooms are very good. We'll see if
Champion.
We'll see if Matt does the long boost off of this corner, or maybe the easy corner.
No, DK got in his way there. That works. Oh, nearly sniped there though. The little drop mushroom snipe, that could have been very damaging. Very close.
So we are in a virtual dead heat right now.
1200.
Fantastic start, both players.
Matt gained about 9/10 of a second there on the last lap. Sorry, Joe, I jinxed the sub 50s.
Yes, as in my fantastic start meant virtually synced, not actually good times. And we got a failed zoom start for Aron.
The failed zoom start on DP1, you can come back from with really good strong. I mean, Matt there is after losing time there as well. Another grass snag.
Little missed boost over the grass after the bridge. Otherwise, this one, besides those couple fairly significant mistakes, this one is going about as expected.
Nice shot on Yoshi there. We appreciate all hits on Yoshi.
Anytime a flying green nanner connects, it's a cause for celebration. Another near mini mushroom snipe.
And a complete dead stop with Koopa there for Aron. So that cost me 2.5 seconds. But still, it's one BC, one feather in it. Or one GV1 fall can just swing this around very quickly.
Anytime you're mid power slide and you run into a computer player, even if it's one of the littler guys like Yoshi Princess or Koopa Toad, you have that chance to slow down to a dead stop.
Yeah, it's like hitting one of those, in police chases, they throw kind of spikes out in front of cars to bring them to a stop. It's kind of that's the SMK equivalent to one of those.
So Koopa is a spike trap. That's a new one.
Is it a spike trap? Yeah, a spike trap. Yeah, that'll work.
All right, these guys. All right, so yeah, this tournament is 2 different players streaming on one player 150cc GP. We can't really play 2-player mode and have both these players on the same TV because they are in very different countries. They're on different continents, in fact.
Aaron's coming at 51 as well.
So this is it's not exactly 1 versus 1 in that sense. It is just basically a speed run. Single player speed run.
Yeah. If you look down towards the bottom of the screen, you see their timers. That's the timer for the entire cup run. Their in-game timer, which is on the top right, won't look synced because they're starting at different times through the tracks. And for Jarmu,
calling our players scrubs for not getting sub 50 on either Bowser Castle 1. I mean, either Ghost Valley 1 or Mario Circuit 1. Of course, Joe didn't join this tournament, so he is for not even trying.
Matt had the lab around there, which had to cost him quite a bit of time. So the cup is going to hinge on this track because both are very capable of doing very solid MC2s. So what we're looking for here now is, will there be feathers? Looks to me Aron has Aron taken the lead? No.
Quite the hiccup from that inside thwomp.
Yeah.
Although a drown from BattMallard tightens this one up a tiny bit.
Yeah, I got caught out by the time lag. Matt had a bit more of a lead. So Aron, from potentially gaining time, loses a shed load of time.
Now, Joe, you can call these guys scrubs from that 121 and 122. Aron's timers, his lap splits, kind of exceedingly unusual right there. What the hell happened with that?
I had that happen to me a couple of times when I was doing practice. It's extremely weird.
I've seen it a few times. BattMallard going for an initial NBT off the zoom start. Yeah. That's fairly risky.
At the moment, there is a 7-second advantage to Matt at the moment.
Yeah, and it's basically over after that mushroom long boost.
Yep.
And Matt going for unnecessary long boosts off the zippers.
I think Matt wants to try and sub a 735 or something. Oh, he hits Donkey Kong. I'm very lucky to get over.
Yeah, that was way too close.
Aron is not playing aggressive here, though.
Well, thing is, if you're watching the other player on stream and trying to play, you still have that major delay. So Aron might think he's close enough to just run a solid race and maybe win.
Yeah, but in the end, he loses by 4 seconds.
7:42 it looked like.
Yeah, 7:38, 7:42. Yeah. I'm putting the spoilers up in chat, which is something that the players should realize. Don't put the spoilers in. We've got 40 seconds to wait. a very quick update to all our viewers who watched the matches previously. There was a slight break while the American Super Mario Kart Championships happened over in Monroe, Louisiana. Quite a lot of players attended, had a great time. Some beer was drank and some medals were won. The overall champion was Sammy Chetan from the UK. Second was I Am Japan Takashi. And third was Lafungo. On the ASMKT official channels, you can look back at a lot of these matches. Now we're just waiting now for the next cup.
Yes. Some beer was drank is a little bit of an understatement. At least if you're going by how much Joe Bernier and I had.
How did you enjoy the time, Dan?
It was meh.
Meh.
That meh is for Lafungo.
Yeah, I forgot tonight, or anything you see with Dan is ka meh Terry.
All right. Got the countdown finish. We'll get this meh of a race and meh driving.
Yeah, we just got called out there for not doing the scores, so I'll click Matt up one now, okay?
Too late. I already did.
Okie dokie. We were nearly giving them two.
Hopefully we can give them two. No one wants Aron to win, do they? Just kidding, Aron.
We still look nicely synced now. And now we're on to special, which is going to be very interesting. If we see mushrooms here, who's going to try the wall bounce?
Yeah, Special Cup has a lot of variability in the fact that these courses are extremely unforgiving. It doesn't have all too much variability as far as items go. I mean, this one has a pretty major shortcut with the mushroom. Rainbow Road has a pretty major shortcut with a mushroom. Ghost Valley 3 has a minor shortcut with a feather. I mean, Rainbow Road with a feather. If you can do that shortcut with a mushroom, then you're basically Japan Takashi. But I mean, otherwise, what you see is just people trying to survive through these courses. Although with as high level of play as we're seeing right now, it shouldn't really be an issue whatsoever.
No. So it looks like there's 2 seconds advantage to Matt, and Matt drowns. Matt has the mushroom. Is the mushroom still possible? It is! He comes over. Wow. That is a savage mission and a half. I wasn't sure whether that mushroom was possible from a standstill, but there's a lesson. For all our viewers there, you see Scoob SMK. He is the current 4-time in a row CDM champion and the current NTSC SMK time trial champion. He's quite good at this game.
You might know how to play the game a little bit.
He's quite good. Jarmu will be playing in the next match against Deacon Eriksson. Joe Reinreb has many different names, and Zarkov is Zarkov. Long boost there from Matt, and a feather. Oh.
And this is one of those tracks where everything can go south very quickly.
Yeah.
CPU doesn't really slow down through the big water portion. And there are many spots to drown when these guys are going through that big water portion. They're trying to do a slide boost.
Even for high-level players, a rank out is potential. Matt gets a dream star. That is an absolute dream star to finish the run.
So, highly disappointing time at 101, but still a good 4 seconds ahead of Aron right now.
Yeah, I think the Scoobot quotes, some of them should be censored.
Yeah, all the European players are back home. The ones that came over actually got in just before the travel restriction was put in place.
And got out
And
before
then
the second travel restriction was put in place.
yeah, they got back like just under the gun pretty much.
I think our winners final, our competitors, KBD and Lafungo, they visited 6 different airports on the way back. So that would have been a very interesting journey.
So Ghost Valley 3, we're not seeing any long boosts off that zipper from either of these players, but honestly that's something that I wouldn't do. Only the craziest of the crazy pull that stuff off, and even only then they do it
Yeah.
2 or 3 of the laps instead of all 5.
What I'm most impressed is that they didn't fail the easiest platform jump in the game.
By far the easiest platform jump in the game.
You were absolutely immaculate at ASMKC, weren't you?
The first time I tried this race, it was pretty good. I think I got like a 116.
I remember the roll eyes moment.
Oh yeah, that was during a knockout round, unfortunately.
I know. I was watching a lot of the stream. It was quite interesting. Oh, drown and a crash by Aron. Sorry, drown by Matt, crash by Aron.
Matt had a easy recovery with that mushroom though.
Yeah,
Going
another
little
drown,
aggressive.
and he has to use. Can he? Ooh, wowzer!
I mean the typical route you want to take is go to the right of that rightmost pipe during the island section. Either that, or if you do it like me, you just run right into the pipe every single time. but yeah, Matt's going quite aggressive, and now it's kind of found his groove and is just plowing through this course.
Yeah, we just need now to hope to see Aron having a consistent end, which he does. Okay, so mental count.
Still about a 4-second difference or so.
So I have about 5.5 to 6, but that's a feather. That's a feather.
Aron isn't going to hit a feather, even if he gets it. I have no faith in Aron Langerak.
Are you trying to do the reverse commentator's course here,
exactly, right? That is exactly what I'm trying to go for.
I tried it. It didn't work last time for me.
Well, Aron will definitely not get a feather ever on this course. No chance. We'll see what interesting shortcut Matt tries to do. Oh, man. Hit a yellow jump bar, which kind of messed up his power slide.
Yeah,
and
he was
now
skewed.
We have Aron in the lead.
With a feather.
That goes for the simple shortcut. Matt's going to have to do that shortcut one more time and then get a feather for him to have any chance.
Okay, folks, this is...
goes through the swamp wall.
Oh, edge of your seats time, guys.
This is over.
No, none. This has to be... Oh, stuck twumps.
It is now over.
Is he gonna go? Is he gonna go? He goes and he gets it. 746. 746 comes back and then laps. I would make my choke reference, but I don't think I will.
Nah, that that wasn't a choke. That would have Aron would have won that one, even had Matt not hit those multiple electric thwomps.
Look at the splits. It was kind of the first lap 2 fall. Kind of shook him a bit, and then, wow.
Yes, Carrie. Matt 812. Sounds like a Bible verse.
We need to get Harvey in.
Oh, God. Harvey Cartel, the best commentary ever.
Where are you going?
I'm glad I wasn't there for that one. Anyway.
I wouldn't be a fan of putting so much salt on steak anyway.
All right, let's still waiting for a ready from Aron for our countdown.
He probably lost his R-E-A-T and Y
All
buttons
right.
when he finded them.
Here we go.
So it's 1-1. This will be very interesting.
Star Cup, arguably the most difficult cup to play, and also one of the cups with the most variability out. A very, very major shortcut on Choco Island 2, and a fairly big one on Koopa Beach 1 if you can pull it off. But that one's fairly difficult. Bowser Castle 3 also has one of the biggest, a really big shortcut, and is the most difficult track on the game, especially playing one player. It's absolutely brutal with the 4th Womp Wall. In Koopa Beach 1, we're going to do some water slides. You'll see these guys build up a boost off this first corner, jump into the water in a slide, and actually while sliding, you don't lose any speed. And then eventually that boost releases, and if you're boosting through off-road portions of a track, you don't lose any speed either. Little snipe on DK by Koopa on Aron's stream.
Matt also successfully done the mushroom shortcut there about 2 laps ago, so he's going to be fairly nice unless he does KVD corner. Oh, Aron's gone for it as well, and over. Same shortcut, both players. It should be fairly, 4 seconds in it.
The simple one. I think you can pull it off with a mushroom. There's one that you can clip the finish line across.
You spin back and shoot across, yes.
It's very, very difficult. Also, you can do that one with a feather, but that's not exactly the easiest thing. Now here, Choco Island 2 mushroom will get you probably save about 6 seconds if you do it correctly. We got that from BattMallard.
Which is definitely being done there. Wow.
And you want to hit it pretty much as many bumps as you can while you're doing this boost.
To extend the boost.
Clark, what is wrong with you? God. That's our Zarkov, everybody. SMK Pro. All right, so one more. What lap are we on? Are we on lap 4 already? Yeah, so one more try for a feather for Aron. Doesn't get it. Sorry, BattMallard is going to take a pretty significant lead out of this track.
And a quick disclaimer, the views of Zarkov do not are not representative of the wider SMK community or anybody except the people from Watford.
Well, you're kind of painting all of SMK community with the broad stroke there. Hey, there are a few people that uh, subscribe to Zarkov and all his thoughts.
Yes, and we have them in a different kind of quarantine at the moment.
All right, Vanilla Lake 1, kind of a track that you just want to survive on. This one is just brutal. I think it's even worse than Vanilla Lake 2. Got all the ice blocks and slippery track, and then they throw in some pipes here and there. And plus, the CPU rubber bands quite a bit more on this track than most others. The only other one that they are really bad on is Koopa Beach 2. But right now, a feather and a couple mushrooms given BattMallard an excellent go on this thing.
Nice, 47, very decent. And Aron in trouble. Gonna lose even more time.
Aron struggling a little bit through this narrow section on the last lap, but 7 seconds lost. Can be made up on Bowser Castle 3. If you get a clean run on Bowser Castle 3, a typical run will be in the mid 1-teens, like 116 or so. But man, this one can drop you down to a 140 in no time flat, and my god, feather time.
Right away. Wow.
Matt getting better RNG than French players. I mean, what is going on?
I think he might have done one of those DNA tests and kind of realized.
This is just getting ridiculous.
Another feather. Wow.
He doesn't go for the more difficult. Well, it's actually not all that difficult of a shortcut. Coming off of turn 1 in that smooth section where Matt is right now, you can turn left and jump that section of track, and it saves quite a bit more time. It saves quite a bit more time than the one that he's doing. But
I think it's 7 versus 9 seconds, isn't it?
Something like that, probably. But I mean, the other shortcut, you don't have to turn and then counter steer to get into. And a easy peasy 115 for Matt with a lava drown. Aron is going to be blown out of the water in this Star Cup.
This is absolutely. Yeah. I mean, because we're going now to Mario Circuit 4.
I don't know if you just saw that on Aron's stream, but the leftmost thwomp was down, and he
just scared to it.
He got through the 2-pixel window without even hitting the wall on the left side.
I've got so used to watching the great players attempting that and getting it. I'm not surprised by it anymore. Although I should be surprised when Aron does it.
All right, this one's called MC Bore for a reason. There ain't no coming back on this one, especially missing a zoom start. I believe that's the second miss zoom for Aron, so he's got at least 20 push-ups coming now.
Aron at the moment has 2 chances of coming back on this track. One is either a power cut or the second is an asteroid strike.
It's not very good odds right there. All right, and then he does a crash on the big hairpin for a 360 of shame. And I am already going to give a star to Matt Ballard for this one.
You do realize that it's the crew that if you make the mistake, they have to be the one to remove it. Yeah, I think we're pretty accurate in our prediction.
It's done.
He can do a David Hasselhoff in the sand, and he's still more than safe.
I mean, Matt was almost 2 laps ahead on MC Boar. It wasn't happening.
So while we're waiting for Aron to finish off, there will be a very exciting match coming up following this. Excuse me. The Belgian champion Jarmu will be facing Deacon Eriksson from America. So join us in approximately 20 minutes after this match finishes. Sorry, in about 20 minutes when this match finishes. Because we should come in on time with good luck. So we've got Flower next, I think, haven't we?
Yadder.
Flower is a very, very nice cup. I quite enjoy it.
I hate it.
Well,
Worst cup.
If you give me Flower any day over Star Special, I'm happy. I'll just live on Flower, even though I prefer Mushroom. But I'm a lower ranked player, so I was knocked out after 2 matches. So we have our countdown now going in chat.
I prefer to race Special, and I am probably one of the lone ones that actually will say that.
I do enjoy Special. I like the tracks that are on it.
Pretty sure the only races I ever won was on Mushroom and Special, and that's it.
Now, Mushroom Cup now will be a very, very good equalizer. Flower can come down to a lot of RNG as well. I mean, the first track we're going to see now here, a Mushroom is huge, and a Feather is huge. Sea Chocolate, think Mushrooms and Feathers. That's one of the quick rules for this game.
Well, the big thing is hitting that long boost and then hitting all those bumpers on the Choco Island tracks. They don't slow you down. They actually make you maintain your speed, whatever your speed is at that moment. So you hit several in a row in long boost state, you're just gonna cruise around the track, and that long boost will be extended for more than an entire lap sometimes.
Matt had a unfortunate snag there trying to get through Toad.
I couldn't get that wall hop. Mushroom time. That looks not the strongest of long boosts there. Caught him up pretty even, and then Aron he missed a bumper to get over that wall.
And didn't get the fastest run off that last boost either, so wow. I mean, that was a chance for Aron to gain time. I mean, instead of gaining 2 seconds in the last lap, he lost 2 seconds. So, and Juiced in chat just went a sub 50. Woohoo!
Yeah, but that one had a mushroom, so that's you got to be a little skeptical of that one.
Yeah, he's damaged his sub 50 chances now by hitting the first block. So we are close. We are right close back again. Mushroom for Aron.
This one doesn't have the greatest places, or any good places to use a mushroom.
Traditionally, I just dump it on the straight instead of the zipper.
Aron's probably just holding on to this in case he crashes or falls somewhere.
Or loses,
which is probably the best strategy.
He'll probably just use it on the once he gets around the last corner, bang, he'll shoot it. Yep. No, or doesn't
or hang on to. Aron put in a code earlier that he gets to hang on to items from track to track. So.
So what would we call that? An unused speedy nana or something, would we?
The mushrooms are big nanners.
Big nanners. An unused big nanner.
Yeah, see,
A
you
banked,
call
no,
them
actually, a banked big nanner.
big because in Super Mario Brothers, mushrooms make you big, so you call them a big. another missed start boost from Aron.
Mole for Matt.
Yeah, David Mall strikes BattMallard. Let's see, we need a mushroom from one of these guys to show off one of the great shortcuts on a Donut Plains track at some point.
This would be considered to be one of the harder mushrooms of the tree, wouldn't it?
It's in the middle. I think it's way easier than Donut Plains 1.
Right.
Donut Plains 1 just, it has that very small patch of water that you want to zoom into, and you have to hop and hit the wall and then hit the water, and it's just a nightmare. I mean, on this one, a scrub like me can get it probably about 60% of the time, maybe even better. Donut Plains 3 is basically free.
Mm. I don't like that term free.
Totally free. You don't have to jump on DP1. Well, that's news to me, so maybe I'll retry it.
Now, I just noticed that there was
Joe
bit-
might be trolling all of us. No. Master of items.
I noticed that there's a little bit of worry about the state of our next match. That Eric only has a 75% chance of making it. Is that what I'm reading there? Oh dear.
Oh, it'll be fine.
Oh, of course.
Got a feather for BattMallard. We'll see which.
But I think we have it. We should have a little bit of time in between matches.
Yeah.
Now, the next one could go close, I reckon. Oh, Matt catches the wall.
Yeah, Matt went for one of the more difficult shortcuts. There are 4 different ones on this track that you can go for. That's probably the second most difficult one.
Yeah,
The most
and he got
difficult
the
one
first
involves
hit.
you making a complete U-turn, hitting the zipper, activating a long boost, and then jumping over and landing on the final straightaway. Obviously the easiest one is the stop sign shortcut.
Yeah, I failed that in the showcase.
Well, that's just shameful, man.
Yeah, I hit the I made the small error of hitting the R button instead of the A button. That's how I failed it. For those who don't understand, I actually just done a normal hop instead of using the item feather hop.
So like Guillermo Orantes does.
Yeah, well, he is my coach, so.
Oh, I gotcha. I see why.
I learned from the Brazilian best.
Right. It's interesting. Aron went for the stop sign shortcut with the feather, despite being on the last lap. I thought he would go for the finish line clip.
The thing is, on BC3, the risk versus the reward. If he's watched any of the matches, people that have failed it have came very, very close to ranking out.
He's down 2 matches to 1. It's time to risk.
Yeah, I would have went in an heartbeat, even without having the talent to do it. I'd have went for that shortcut. But it's very easy for us to sit here as commentators, knowing that we can go fishing tomorrow and laugh about this.
Another missed zoom. What is this now? 40 or 50 that Aron has to do.
I reckon he's probably doing maybe 42 Heinekens at the moment.
Computer players and doing the 360 of shame on the hairpin, and this one is basically over. Matt is a full lap ahead.
Yeah.
Aron is not in danger of ranking out because, he's
On
too
this
good of a
track
player
now,
to do that.
even with the two invincible brothers, I was gonna call them something else other than brothers, but however, he should very comfortably get this.
Yeah, both brothers using a star at virtually the same time.
Yeah, it was
Not very nice.
literally in sequence. Now we've seen that in earlier matches, and some of the newer players that we've had in this tournament have had severe trouble with them. I had severe trouble with them as well. So 827 for Matt to take the victory and progress into the last four. Aron has clarified that he had no speed for the finish jump on BC2.
Yeah. Alrighty then. Well, so about 9 minutes till the scheduled start of our next one.
Yeah. If you want to click the dones and we can get the next match set up. Because I don't think either Matt or Aron will be able to join us for comms. I could be wrong though. Are you available too? Yeah. Right.
All right, so we in there, and I am, unless these guys jump into Discord, which you were saying it's doubtful.
Yeah.
I am going to step out and let you control the next one. So
yeah, I'm going to jump out as well. Dan, thanks. It's been a pleasure as always to be on comms with you.
as always, Nugs.
We will see you now in about 10 minutes for the next match, which will be Jarmu versus Deacon Erickson. Bye.
Yes, bye for now.